Hello, my name is Mike, and my how-to presentation is going to be on the ERG, Emergency Response Guidebook. Many of us have been through this book. If it's been a while and you're a little rusty, you may not remember the ins and outs of it, so I'm going to go through it with you, so hopefully by the end you'll understand how to use it and what it's used for. So it's going to be used for hazardous material responses. It's going to be one of the first books you should be grabbing for. It should be on all of your units. What you want to do is grab your ERG. It's broken up into different categories. The front section on the first page will give you detailed instructions on how to use the book. In addition, the first few pages, the first pages in the white section, are going to have numbers to Chemtrec and other companies. Once you identify the chemical, you can call those companies for additional information. It will also give you placards and what guide to follow. And it will give you shipment containers and what guide to follow if you can identify the proper shipment container. So the first section is going to be basically reference material on identifying it. Once you identify either the placard number with the 4-digit number or you identify the chemical name, you can proceed to either the yellow or the blue section. So beginning with the yellow, if you can identify the 4-digit number, you can locate the number. It goes from lowest to highest. Identify the number, it'll give you the chemical name, and then the corresponding guide number you need to follow. If you know the name of it, they're listed alphabetically. It'll give you the chemical name, it'll give you the 4-digit number, and it'll also give you the guide number. Proceed to the appropriate guide. Some basic information before we move on. You want to remember that in the yellow section there'll be green highlights, and in the blue section there will be highlights, and it'll be green. Those green highlights are chemicals that are listed as toxic inhalation hazards. You can proceed to the rear of the book and go to the green section and it will tell you how to manage and how to isolate and give protection in what distances you need, either for small or large chemical spills. So moving on, once you've identified either in the yellow or blue section the appropriate guide, you flip to the appropriate number, which will be located on either side of the page. If you do not know or cannot identify, or it's a mixed shipment of materials, you always want to proceed to guide 111. 111 is going to be your basic reference, and it'll start you out until you can identify what chemicals you have, and you can get further information either from the bill of lading or from the driver of the chemicals or from the company that it was shipped from. So you proceed to the orange section of the guide number once you've identified what guide to use. Within that section it'll give you fire or explosive potential hazards. It'll give you potential health hazards. It'll give you public safety information, what protective equipment emergency responders should be using, along with evacuation, basic evacuation measures to be taken if it's not located here in the green section. It'll also give you emergency responses, both for fires or spills or leaks. It'll give you information how to mitigate those. It'll also give you first aid information. So to recap, identify the chemical either by the name or the 4-digit number. Locate it here, either by the number or here in the blue by the name. Identify the appropriate placard or guide number. Then go to the orange section. Then it'll give you a variety of other information. Again, any number or any chemical with a green highlight either in the blue or yellow section indicate an inhalation hazard and will give you specific information in the green section for isolation. Unknown chemicals or mixed chemicals, you're going to start with guide 111. Thank you.